going on, brother?
What's up, bud?
Good to see you again.
Ah.
And it's good to see y'all, too. It's good to see everybody out there. And I know that you're not on social media. Ryan and I kind of roll with that. Yeah, with the Instagram and everything. And like I've mentioned before, some of the people that subscribed, I should say, and are following us at the Let It Eat podcast on Instagram, jump into the DMs occasionally.
Yeah, how's that going?
It's fucking hot, man.
Yeah, people sliding in. There's a lot of more men.
It's a lot of dudes.
A lot of dudes sliding in their DMs.
Hell yeah, dude.
Okay, hey,
Never had so many guys in my DMs. Sorry, ladies. I mean, don't be jealous. It's just...
Hey, maybe some of them identify as ladies. It still counts. It's 2022.
You're very...
Yeah, I'm just saying.
That's true. But a lot of them, after, a little back and forth, how you doing? How's the day going? Love the channel. Love the episodes. Loves you. We've gotten messages. I heart Will.
I mean, what's not to love?
I love that.
I'm just saying.
I love that. But then the question arises of, where are you guys from? Or where y'all, operating out of?
Located, yeah.
Right. And I'm like, we're in Clearwater, Florida. And there's always a moment where I'm like, because I'll see like, the Union Jack in the profile like underneath it, so I'm like, okay, they're from the UK, and there's hello mate, how you doing, mate, while he's texting me, and I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty good, and he's like, where are you guys from? And I'm like, I wonder if they're gonna judge harshly for this one. Like,
I think it's the Clearwater part. Because listen, Clearwater is known for the Scientology shit. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like, oh yeah, we're from Clearwater, like,
we're not in a hurry.
You don't really
Why
have
do
to
they dress the
say
same as the Mormons? Isn't that interesting?
Maybe they're working together. I don't
really
know.
don't.
But I feel like if you're gonna say Florida, Seminole, that sounds classier a little bit, like Seminole. Like, I don't know. Largo.
Or if you're not from here, you might think it's, it's the tribe area.
Or just say the Tampa Bay area. But when you're throwing in Clearwater, I mean, that they know that's like where the Scientologists headquarters.
I think Clearwater Beach pops, but that's true. That's true. I didn't think about it that way. But the reason I get a little I'm like, I wonder if they're gonna be like, whoa, like, you guys fucking bananas. First of all, yes, we are, but not as crazy as a lot of the people compared to around in this area.
Yeah.
My dad used to tell me when I was a kid that, like, the way Europe and the rest of the world looks at the United States is the way the rest of the United States looks at California. Now, that was, growing up in the 90s.
Right.
I feel today, and within the last decade, it's kind of flipped. It's the way the rest of the country looks at Florida.
Well, I think also with like what happened with COVID and how our governor...
Oh, we were all just like, yeah, we're doing our thing, man.
Right. And I think...
I kind of dig it.
Outside of our state, they make it sound like we're reckless, we're just, crazy white trash bunch of, people, and our governor is killing us and all. Like, there is like, if you watch news from other states, that's what,
That's what they think,
they're pinning everybody against Florida.
We're flying around on alligators.
Right.
Sometimes.
Exactly.
Sometimes.
We eat them mostly, too. I mean, they are good. But,
sometimes.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know what? And as a somewhat liberal libertarian, I kind of dig that vibe about Florida. Not the insanity part, but just sort of like we are just doing our thing. Like there seems to be the rest of the country and Florida.
Right.
Like when like how you said with the COVID, when other states were saying, indoor mask mandates are now done. We're like, y'all been wearing masks this whole time?
Right. Yeah, you're just now...
Or you haven't just been living and not, getting into fights. Like, if you want to wear one, cool. If you want to not wear one, cool. Like...
Well, you gotta remember, too, some states were, like hardcore lockdown. We were, like, still going to work and...
We're like, yeah.
Whatever the fuck. But I will tell you, there is always... great news and entertainment going around here in Florida. I mean, there is a lot of special characters that live here in Florida.
There are special characters that live in Florida. And as you probably noticed, my beer mug's empty.
Oh,
but we got a special.
Can't have that.
Local Cigar City Brewing out of Tampa, Florida. The Florida Man Double IPA. And it reads... Unpredictable varieties of hops used in nearly criminal volumes to combine to combine and create a bold, citrusy, double India Pale Ale brewed to pay tribute to the world's worst superhero, Florida Man.
Wow.
You know it, man. It's 8.5% if that doesn't get you going.
Well, it looks green. Right? Yeah, looks green. Greenish.
Citrusy.
Oh boy. What if you hate it? No matter what.
Finish your beer. There's sober kids in
Nope.
India, bud. Like, come on.
I don't know. Is there? I think they get turned up over there. I think they get turned up over there.
Right? You know what? At any wedding, if you
sip,
can't
I'll try
dance,
it.
do the traditional Indian dance of changing the light bulb. Just light bulb
Yeah.
here.
I don't know.
light
Not
bulb there.
not really a fan of that.
Not a fan of that?
Yeah.
Well,
No.
here's the Florida Man.
Yeah.
So, for this episode, we are going to share some of the wildest headlines and news stories based on the world's worst superhero, Florida Man.
Florida Man news. I mean,
That's strong.
yeah.
I'll go ahead and start.
Yeah. Go
I
ahead.
found some through the New York Post.
Man, you look cute as fuck in those reading glasses, dude. I gotta tell you. Even
Make
though,
the Florida Man
even
come
though
out of
they're
me.
really not reading glasses, they do nothing for your vision, but you still look good as hell in them.
Florida's known for the Florida Man, you know it. From the man who called 911 for a ride to Hooters to the man who tried to get an alligator drunk, the Sunshine State is home to a special breed of guy. Here's one from June 11th, 2012. And you know what? I kind of feel for this guy. And it wasn't me. Florida man arrested for calling 911 after kitten denied entry into a strip club.
What?
Everett
His kitten got denied?
Yep. Everett Lages, Lage, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, was arrested outside of Emerald City Strip Club in Murdoch for repeatedly calling the emergency line to report that the club owner had refused to let his kitty into the jiggle joint. Deputies say the jiggle joint.
Why
Nice.
why do you need to bring a cat? Like what? Why?
Why not? There's
Is that-
pussy.
is
Pussy's allowed in there, right?
That's not necessary. Like you bring Oliver with you to a strip club?
I
Like,
wouldn't bring him outside.
Was that like a-
I've tried to get him somewhat acclimated. The patio is as far as he'll go without
that like
being
a-
just
like when
climbing
you-
me in terror.
Are you thinking like that's the trade off? Like here, while I rub your pussy, rub mine. Like I got.
Or he just wants to look cool,
Here.
like sitting in the club, just petting his cat while he watches. I don't know.
I don't know.
Or maybe it's a gimmick. All these, you know what? I used to see guys doing that, and they do that as a gimmick. They bring their dogs down to, because in downtown St. Pete, you know, they got the doggy bars and it's pet friendly everywhere, which is fine.
Yeah.
But you got these schmoes that come in there with a dog, and of course all the women start fawning over the dog or whatever, and you look, he's got the personality of a doorstop. Like it's doing all the heavy lifting for his dog shit personality. It's just like,
I
oh,
mean,
God,
that's pretty
dog.
good. That's deep.
This guy
a good
bringing
ice-
his cat
it's a
into
good
the strip club, he
icebreaker.
might be trying to do something of the same.
Yeah, a stripper walks up. Ooh, cute cat.
This one was pretty fucking serious, and I know you probably remember it, and it was spliced briefly into the beginning of World War Z, when they were doing like that sort of montage with the opening credits of like wild news stories, some fabricated for the movie and some that were real. This one was a real one from June 27th, 2012. A Florida man chews off another man's face. You remember that?
Oh,
In
shit.
Miami?
Then you do like
The
bath
Miami,
salts or
yeah, the
something?
Miami
Yeah.
cannibal. Rudy Eugene gnawed off half of a homeless man's face while high on artificial MDMA disguised as bath salts. The 31-year-old was shot and killed by police after they found him naked and chowing down on human flesh.
So he got hungry.
It's, dude, I mean,
He got hungry.
should have just taken a bath with that
I
shit.
don't know. I kind of feel like, I mean, there's some crazy shit that happens in this state, but I feel like we're not really known for like. I don't feel like a lot of killings happen here, like compared to like other states.
Everybody's packing, man. It's the gunshine state.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just saying, like,
There is its share, but
I'm not saying there's no murders, but I'm
No,
just saying,
but,
like,
yeah.
compared to like other states, we're just known for like doing like dumb, stupid shit.
bizarre stuff.
Right. Not so much like.
Like,
we're out
there's
killing
no
people.
logic behind
Right.
it.
We're not like out like purposely killing people. Well, I mean, some are. but,
Some
you
are.
know.
January 1st, this is a way to kick in the new year, 2015. A Florida man trapped in unlocked closet for 2 days. John Arwood, 31, and Amber. You know what? I feel better. Both those last two people have been 31. I'm 31. I have not done anything.
You have not trapped yourself in the closet.
And I have not taken bath salts and eaten someone's face. And Amber Campbell, 25. They're a match made in heaven, aren't they? Playing 7 minutes in heaven. Thought they were stuck in a janitor's closet at Daytona State College for 2 days before realizing they could just open the door and walk out. Think about that for a moment. 2 days in the closet. Where you going to the bathroom? What you eating? You gonna kick the door? I'm sorry, dude. You're not even gonna try?
Right. Okay, the only excuse I can think of is, like, I know, like, in schools, like, sometimes you can only unlock it, like, one way. You know,
Okay.
like, from the inside. Like, there's, you know, there's, like, some locks like that. So I can kind of see something like that. I don't know. Maybe not.
For 2 days, man.
I'm
Oh,
still
for
trying
2
to,
days.
like, kick down the door or something, but I don't know.
God, there's so many ridiculous ones. You remember this kid? On May 9th, 2019, Florida man arrested over the I eat ass sticker, his bumper sticker.
Yeah, I remember that one.
I mean, I get, right, and so the people try to make the argument of freedom of speech, but there is almost, what is it, not like a morality clause, or maybe that is the word. Whatever, if it's public, you know, because you have kids in the community, like what the community deems to be appropriate.
So
I know. I mean,
that's
wear a
not.
shirt with,
That's not. So what? If that, okay, that could be the same as if I'm parked next to, if I'm at a red light next to somebody.
Oh,
and have
blasting
kids in the car,
music.
and I'm blasting
Yeah.
music, and they're saying ass, fuck, shit,
Yeah.
all that other stuff. What's the difference if I'm ass on the car? Like,
well, then you're going to like the way this one turned out. Dylan Shane Webb, 23, was arrested for refusing to remove a sticker on his car that read, I eat ass, Columbia County cops said. The charges were later dropped after he argued he's protected by the First Amendment.
yeah,
No buts about it.
so
Fucking
cheesy.
love it.
So cheesy.
Love it. Oh my God. Florida man arrested after botched castration surgery on August 21st, 2019.
What's the castration? I don't know what that is. Castration. Oh.
Taking your niblets.
Oh. That's something.
An elderly Florida man with a twisted castration obsession was busted for allegedly performing an at-home surgery on another guy, whom he met on the dark web fetish site. Van Ristwick, 74, allegedly admitted he screwed up the back alley surgery at his home in Sebring.
Wow.
Oh, that's like that Jeff Foxworthy joke. I can go ahead and bite down on this rag so you don't scream.
Well, I mean, you got more? I mean, because I wrote down a couple myself.
Oh, God.
I got one right here. A Florida man asked police to test his meth to ensure its authenticity.
Do you want to get ripped off?
So, yeah, and so...
Yo, how pure is this, man?
Well, I think like a while ago, the police did something on Facebook where, like, they said if you turn in like your meth or something, like we'll check it for you to make sure it's not tainted or anything, and they would just like arrest you. Like,
Yeah,
they
it's
just,
like an obvious thing,
Yeah.
like how dumb people
But-
could be, but they'll get people.
But he claims that the meth that he bought did not produce the desired effect, and he wanted the dealer arrested.
There you go. Yeah. Lock them up. That's like that lady that called the police to say that some guy didn't give her the amount of crack that she had paid for.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
she got ripped off and he wouldn't give her the crack, so she's like calling the cops.
Dude, one of my favorite shows of all time.
Like, oh yeah, what's your location? We'll bring it in.
Is Cops, and because just like the obvious things, and you're still gonna like lie about it and act like, you know, like for instance, like my favorite one is like when they're in a stolen car. And there's like some scenarios where like, you know this car was stolen, this car's stolen. You're like, what do you mean? I just bought this car 2 weeks ago. I bought it for $500, and it's like a Porsche or something.
Right.
And it's like, oh, do you have the keys? No, he didn't have the keys, and he just gave me the screwdriver. But he told me,
It'll work. Just jam it in there.
But then they're like, I figured it was, he was knocking down so much money off of it that I had to take it. Yeah, it was missing the dashboard, and it didn't have a key, Porsche key. But I had a matching screwdriver.
That explains why it's $500. I mean, you got to discount all that.
Exactly.
I mean,
exactly.
This isn't exactly stock.
Exactly. Another one of my favorites is sometimes like they'll steal not steal clothes, but they're being searched and they find like meth or something.
Right, all the stuff in their pockets, yeah.
And sometimes I remember like some episodes they'd be like, "Oh, I just bought these pants at the store down the street."
Is somebody just walking and just putting in little baggies and all the pockets?
Well, no, it's not. He didn't have the. He just bought it and then put it on, threw out his old pair, and he's just like, but you know what I mean? Like, he has no bag, nothing. He's just wearing these pants. And then, officer will always be like, oh, you didn't think to check the pockets? No, I didn't know that store had, crack bags in there.
They just put drugs in my pockets.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not mine, I swear to God.
They want repeat business.
But yeah, like
if that was really the case, any like weird department store like Ross, Marshalls would just be packed with people like looking at clothes, just like, this will be good. Yeah. Get that one over there, the big one, the moo. Yes.
I always thought, like, especially back then, like when cops like first started, they would always have like a cameraman like with the big ass camera and stuff. But
and this blinding light too, and they're like in the driver's seat.
You're still committed to that lie of where, oh, that's not mine, or I didn't steal this car. I'm borrowing it. This guy named TJ is letting me borrow it. I don't know his last name. I've known him for 10 years, but he's my best. He said I could borrow this car. But and the camera's right on. Right. They're sticking with it, bud.
Their face is on it too. It's not blurred or anything. That I do think I got to interrupt you. I have a headline that kind of describes what you were just talking about. A Florida man gives police fake name to try and avoid arrest. The fake name he gave of his buddy had a DUI. Shouldn't have been driving. After he got pulled over.
Well, I got one. A Florida man without a criminal history jailed. He was jailed.
What did he do?
They mistaken him for somebody else. Okay.
I thought you meant like, I was like, damn, this guy had no criminal history in his first offense. He fucking.
Well, no, they just mistaken him, and just think about like
how long. You think he probably stayed in there for a while, or they probably noticed their mistake?
This one was quick. They got him out.
They like to say swivel servants, dude.
Well, there was one recently. A black guy was arrested. He just got out after like 46 years of spending time in prison.
Right.
I mean, he did get
wrongfully in prison.
Because the court system was.
I couldn't imagine.
Right, you're getting $1 million, but they giving him like $1 million,
right.
But still, it's like 46 years of your life, in there for being like
because everybody says you did the thing that you didn't do, and
then even back then, like I remember reading, like the evidence wasn't conclusive. They didn't do certain like DNA tests or whatever.
They need something to stick because it's all based on the money.
Right.
It's all based on the money. How much is your department going to be? If you don't get, a certain conviction rate, as a lawyer, if you don't get a certain arrest rate as a police, people like to deny the quotas and everything like that.
Right.
But if it's all government and tax dollar funded. You don't think they're going to try and push something just so that their numbers will be square?
But like, what if someone even someone could like steal your identity, do a bunch of like bank frauding and stuff, and because it's your name, they go to your house, and they can get you for that, and
Don't ever give anybody your cell phone. Don't ever give anybody your cell phone.
Oh my God.
Anybody walks up to you that's a stranger that's just like, whatever, and they can. Dude, people got. I've heard stories like that. They got little, and because your bank account information, all that stuff's on your phone.
Yeah. Well, speaking of phones, great news. If you're down in the Mexico border and you want to come across, you'll get a free iPhone. Just throwing that out there.
Let's fly to Mexico and then go across.
Just in case.
We'll pull a Dick and Jane, bro.
There's a 6-hour wait in Taiwan or Taiwan. Is it Taiwan? Yeah, not Thailand. Taiwan. to go to the get through the border. But so yeah, in case you need a new phone, you can get that down at the border. So I'm just saying, open to all races, size, genders, anything like that.
We're taking a trip.
I also read this one that a Florida man says that he tried to impress his date with a high-speed police chase. Now, I think of when I read that, I instantly thought of the movie that Charlie Sheen was in. That he was in a high-speed car chase with like some blonde chick, and they were like in a red BMW.
Didn't see it.
Yeah, it's like a creepy. It's a not creepy, but it's like I don't know. It's weird, like because they end up falling like in love, like during because
they drink tiger's blood together.
He kidnapped her, like
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he kidnapped her, and she was like
And then
some
they're on
like
a high-speed chase.
yeah, they were like in a high-speed chase, and he was trying to run down the border. It's a weird movie but when I thought of that, I instantly thought of that movie.
Yeah, nothing will impress on a first date than just basically putting their life in jeopardy.
Especially if you get away. I mean,
If you get away,
how hot is that?
then that would probably work in your favor. If you got away.
Right?
If you got away, that'd be pretty badass. I mean, she would have to kind of respect it. And even if she doesn't decide, if she's still shook up and is like, yeah, I'm not fucking you, but like, props. Like, you get some good street cred.
Another one I got is a Florida man arrested for cashing in lottery ticket where he stole it from. Yeah, ain't that some shit?
How do they know? That's crazy.
What, that he stole it?
Yeah, they stole the ticket.
So, I don't know, I guess...
How do you think that would work?
Well, okay, scenario.
Maybe if he was like...
No, because it wasn't the scratch off. It was like the one that you, like a Florida Lotto ticket.
Okay, right, the ones that
like
print out.
They
you give them the money and you say, on Powerball or whatever.
Sometimes...
Power Play and they...
Right, but you can order a bunch and like a lot of times they'll just set it on the counter.
Oh, so he just went ahead and swiped.
And then he probably just swiped it, and not paid. Because like sometimes if you get like 5 or a nice couple tickets, they'll leave it on the counter, as they're grabbing each one or what,
It's got to be someone they've been watching, who would just randomly see that sort of foot, like, and they're like, oh, that's the same guy. Like,
but just
there's got to be a regular that's
But just the fact that
always up to no
you
good.
stole it and you're going back to that same place, like you could literally go to any place to cash it in. Right. You didn't have to go specifically there.
It's like Redbox. You can go to any little Redbox and boop, 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 boop,
yeah, that is
put
true.
it right
no
back
one
in.
uses fucking Redbox.
No, but I'm just saying. I knew that. I was amazed by that when it first came out. It is all Netflix.
It's all Netflix and chill, bud. Another one is a Florida man confesses of killing fiance and driving her body to Walmart. He was 56 years old and he wanted to stage the body in a Walmart parking lot. So yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Drive her to Walmart.
You're gonna drive her to Walmart, her dead body to Walmart, and you're gonna prop her up, and then you're just gonna casually walk home. You know what I mean? Because listen, I don't know if y'all been to Walmart lately, but there's a lot of people sleeping in their cars at Walmart lately. So,
that holds great value.
It does. It's not the dumbest thing I've heard. I'm just saying. I'm not condoning it. I'm not saying do it.
Just a weird place to do it.
Dude, you go to Walmart for
Go Dexter. Chop the body up into 6 parts.
Oh, that's
and scatter them in the ocean.
Or Pain and Gain. You fucking grill the.
He lives in Florida.
Or Pain and Gain. You grab the hands and feet, grilling it.
Oh, Jesus! Yeah. Forgot about
Another great movie.
That is a great movie. Marky Mark and The Rock. He put me onto that one. I'd never even heard of this movie. Great movie.
It's long. It's like 3 hours, but it's fucking hilarious.
I'm no stranger to 3-hour films.
Based on a true story, so it made it even better.
Any Tarantino movie, The Batman, 3 hours. Yeah, I'm sitting down through it.
The last one I got that I found interesting was a Florida man arrested for felony theft of toilet paper from hotel. He stole.
Was it during the toilet paper crisis of 2020?
Probably. It would make sense.
Don't ever think I forgot how you fucking behaved over TP.
Hey, it's currency, bud. He stole 66.
It's the Florida man coming out.
He stole 66 rolls.
Okay.
There's not. Right. No, now hold on. It's only 99 cents each. It only came out to $65.34.
Oh, fuck you, hotel.
So I'm just saying. I think there's a lot more people stealing towels. But if it's
Right,
if it was
shampoos and
right, the little bars of soap, you know what I mean. But think of it this way.
I like
though.
taking the hair dryers.
They have hair dry. They had.
Yeah, they're like in a little wall unit.
Oh, I don't remember.
Get your mom a hair dryer. Just go get a hotel room and get it. Be like, look, I got you this Conair,
But
top of the line.
I could see like back.
Maybe
when,
she's born with it.
I could see back when the toilet paper shortage was like going sky high. I mean, that's currency, bud.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
It was currency at the time. That was like
You could still use it for currency. Yeah,
you could use anything for currency.
Right. Well, like if the economy was to collapse and you had food, you could use that as a bargaining chip. Like, here, I'll
Sure.
give you 2 cases of water.
It was like there was an old '70s flick with Don Johnson, the guy that ended up being on Miami Vice in the '80s. But it was called A Boy and His Dog, and it was kind of like a post-apocalyptic wasteland, like Mad Max. Everything's deserty, and people got like tires for armor, ripped
Right.
up tires on
Right.
shoulder pads and shit.
Spent a lot of money on their cars, though. I'll tell you
Yes. But he could talk to the dog. It was almost like a Dr. Dolittle sort of thing, and it was like a big sheepdog,
that.
heavy.
Such a cheesy fucking movie.
Well, the dog didn't like move his mouth or anything like that, but
Right.
it's almost like he could hear the dog's thoughts, and he talks to the dog. So the dog can sniff out females because he wants to fuck, but it's his job to get the dog food. And food, especially canned peaches and corn, was used as currency. Like they raid a convoy, and it's all like Del Monte, like canned peaches and shit, and like, right? He hooks the dog up so then the dog has the energy to go ahead and sniff out a chick so he can try and get laid. Dude, it's what? It gets crazier than that. A Boy and His Dog, check it out.
See that? No, I'm not watching.
Florida Man and His Dog.
I'm not watching that.
Florida Man and His Cat. Hi, Oliver. Want to go to the strip club?
Well, so what else you got, man? I see you got like a lot of shit right
Well,
now.
these
man.
are
What
just silly headlines.
I like silly.
From they are within the past decade. I know I put one out at you because it just whatever you had said reminded me of it. The dude giving the fake name, and the fake name had
right.
DUI charges
Yeah.
while he was getting pulled over. But we have here a little bit more Florida Man. On January 6th, 2015.
Oh, okay.
2015.
Thank God.
Right.
Oh boy.
Although lectern guy is a Florida man. The dude that had Pelosi's lectern that looked like that dude from the HGTV show, Chip
I don't know.
fucking, what's his god name?
Chip something? I don't know.
I
Chips?
can't remember his name.
Chip?
The ginger guy.
I'll just
You
call
know
him
what I'm
Chips.
talking
I'll
about.
just call him Chip.
Chips.
Chips.
Okay. Florida man arrested for possession of drugs while wearing T-shirt that says, "Who needs drugs?" No, seriously. I have drugs.
Wow.
On February 8th, 2016, a Florida man charged with assault with a deadly weapon after throwing what through a Wendy's drive-through window?
What does it say? A gun?
No.
Oh, a bomb.
An alligator.
Oh. Okay.
We love Wendy's, too. What the hell happened there?
Wendy's is so good.
What happened?
I don't
Something
know.
happened.
You
man.
have to be really like, I don't know. I can't see a scenario where, especially, you had an alligator in your car the entire time.
Right, you had the gator, too.
And you're like, I may have to use you today. Just be prepared.
Right? How would you do it? Like, you hold it by the tail, like,
I don't know. Or you just like
hisses at people.
Overhand it. You have the passenger like overhand
sling it? Yeah, it's got to be a small one.
Oh man.
This one might have been you. June 7th, 2018. We won't confess to anything, though.
No.
Florida man
Fear of
gets
mine.
tired of waiting at hospital, steals ambulance, and drives home. It sounded like you. This one also kind of sounded like you.
Oh shit.
July 25th, 2016. Florida man painting anti-Hillary messages on the bottoms of Tampa Bay crabs. There's a picture of the crab on the boat, and they caught him off the shore, and it says Hillary is a lying bitch underneath it.
Man, that's got to be a
Permanent
big
marker.
fucking crab that you're like writing that, fitting all that in there.
Well, I'll show you the picture. It's
Okay.
up there. Was it Dan the Fish Man? Who's doing that? Is it you?
No, I ain't got time for that shit.
July 10th, 2018. Florida man denies drinking and driving. Says he only swigged bourbon at stop signs.
I can see.
I appreciate the commitment to that. Like, It's probably, you drink, you drive, you spill. I only do it when I'm at a complete stop.
Right.
You like this one? I think we'll all like this one. Florida man leaves job at Burger King, steals all their nuggets because, quote, fuck it. And there's a picture with all of the nuggets, like in the big plastic see-through bags. They're probably like 5-10 pound bags of chicken nuggets, and he's got it strapped in with the seatbelt in his passenger seat.
Okay, I'll tell you this. I have thought, like, a lot of times since we work in retail,
Right.
of like, you know, if it was like my last day at work, I would just go down the wine aisle and just
Just smash every
yeah, just go across, just do, and just as I'm walking out.
Just get on the intercom and just go off.
Nah,
Why not?
Nah, you gotta cause damage, bro.
Gotta cause damage. I feel like they could charge you for that.
I'm sure they could,
what
but
I
then
mean,
they have
dude.
to
You're gonna
clean,
get arrested.
they gotta clean it up after.
That's
you
true.
know?
I mean, this guy got arrested, so if you think about it like that, it could backfire on you. It would be fun.
But
I agree.
But with the nuggets, you can eat the evidence. You know?
Yeah, he decided to take a picture of him.
Ten-
At least he put the seatbelt on.
That's good. You got to protect the nugs.
Yeah.
Protect
Click it or
the
ticket.
nuggets.
That's a Florida law. On July 11th, 2018, Florida. This is pretty amazing. Florida man stabs tourist despite having no arms.
Wait, the tourist didn't. Wait.
No,
what?
the guy that stabbed him, the Florida man, had no arms and he stabbed a tourist. I don't know
So-
if he had it in his mouth or
Yeah, must have had him
with
in
his feet, if he's got like crazy feet.
Dude, I've
You know, if he's like at the circus throwing knives with his
I'm
toes,
sure he had it
you
in
know what I
his
mean?
mouth. Had to.
I would think so. And
Had to. Right.
July 24th, 2015, Florida man pauses police chase to rehydrate with stolen Capri Sun. Says smoking crack makes him thirsty.
Don't do crack, guys.
Don't
Jesus.
smoke crack.
Crack is whack. The hell?
This one could have been you too.
Oh,
March
God.
24th, 2017. Florida man arrested for eating pancakes in the middle of a crosswalk
Wait, what?
at an intersection. Yeah, there's a picture of a dude, and he's got like a little table. He brought out a little. He's eating a stack of flapjacks.
Oh, okay. I thought he was like walking and
Nope.
snacking on some flapjacks, and he gets arrested.
All
for
right,
that.
that'd be crazy. That
Yeah.
would be ridiculous. That
Listen.
is not very Florida sounding at all. But
Listen.
him sitting down with a little desk, they're probably like, bro, you need to move this.
Listen, years ago, me and my mom would always say this because the stoplights here are so fucking long. Like at a stoplight, you could
get fucked for like 4 minutes.
you could pull out a table and have a fucking meal,
Yeah.
you know, by your car and have a full, you know, dinner, appetizers, dessert by the time the fucking light changes. Okay, I'm just saying they're long as fuck. I mean, can we get a hold on with that?
They're trying to with those little
Yeah, we
things
gotta have
under the
fucking
ground.
8,000 sensors underground and all this
Yeah.
other bullshit. It takes them 8 years to fucking install, and then at that time, we'll all be in fucking flying cars by the time it's all said and done. So it'll be all fucking.
Ah, we'll all be dust at that point. May 22nd, 2018. Florida man drives date to sports bar on stolen Walmart mobility scooter. What if the guy that killed his fiance and drove her to the Walmart parking lot and dropped her off there, then picked up a scooter, told some bitch to hop in, and then cruised on over to the sports bar right afterwards? I'm just saying, that'd be pretty wild if those two
That
stories.
says a lot about that female. That a dude's rolling up in a Walmart scooter,
Who says chivalry's dead?
and you're like,
come on.
I want that guy.
Yeah. I'll be going in reverse the whole time. Just
Wow.
beep, beep, beep.
I guess there's hope for me after all. I mean, what the fuck? That's all it takes.
That's all it takes sometimes.
Jesus fuck.
January 7th, 2018. Florida man calls 911 to report. What?
I don't know. What?
Himself drunk driving. Just got wasted? I don't know, man.
He starts breaking down, crying. I'm so sorry. I'm
I have no idea. Yeah, he called on himself.
There's just, dude. There is just.
Why would you do that? Treat him like shit. What Marky Mark told us that in The Departed. Treat him like shrooms. Feed him shit. Keep him in the dark.
Look, there is, especially nowadays, dude. There is literally no excuse for drinking and driving. Like, Literally, there's like 8,000 different ways to get a ride home. Literally, like, I mean, we got Uber, Lyft, 8,000 cab
Cabs.
company. I
Phone
don't
a
know.
friend.
Phone a friend.
You got 2 feet
phone
if
a
you
family
have
member.
to. You know.
I mean, really. I mean, there's just no excuse. I mean, it ain't cheap, guys.
No. You'll be paying 10
I'm
grand
not saying
easy.
no, and I'm not saying I did it. I've never drunk. I'm just
No.
I've read the penalties for it, and it's like at what point you
And that
go,
shit has tentacles
I'm not
too.
gonna
It's not
do
even
it."
just the money, the amount of time, and the amount of stuff that you're going to have to put into it in order to
And
get
yet
out of
people
it.
still fucking. I mean, it's just like a casual
Several
thing.
times too. I get those stories of people that have like 5 DUIs. I'm like, why do you still have a license?
Yeah, like
Why?
you should get one chance to redeem yourself. That's it. After the second time that you get pulled
Yeah.
over for a DUI, that should be it. Done.
Well, 2 within 10 sends you up the river. That puts you 2 DUIs within 10 years in the state of Florida puts you in state prison.
Okay, so everybody's just trying to get one, just
Right.
so they. And then,
Yeah, just space it out with
and
10
then
years and then do it again. You're fine.
Or
You're
just
fine.
they want to
You're
live
fine.
life on the edge even more. Be like, man, if I get caught one more time, dude, I'm doing 10.
That's
so.
edging in a different way. July 11th, 2018, a Florida man arrested for attempting to steal a power pole by strapping it to the top of his SUV. Maybe trying to get scrap metal, I guess. I don't know. I really don't know why you would do.
Or the wooden ones, and using the wood. There's still some wooden ones.
Yeah, no, this was a steel
Oh.
steel one. I saw the picture of it, or whatever they make it out of, aluminum. I don't
Dude,
know.
oh, fucking crazy thought that when you're speaking of light bulbs. So you know how like they kind of like put like new light bulbs in it.
I did notice that.
So-
They're like purpley,
Well,
bluishy, purpley.
yeah, so that means that the light bulb itself is bad. Like it went bad because it's supposed to be
purple?
clear. Yeah, it means like the light bulb went out, so it changes to that color.
Like it's going back. They just put it in.
That's what I read because
How could it be going bad already?
I
Oh my God.
personally I like the color. Like
I think it looks
would-
cool, right? I was like,
Well,
oh, like they're making the city look
well,
nice.
it's
I didn't
kinda-
realize
well,
it's because
kinda
it's dog
stupid.
shit.
Well, it's kind of stupid. You
It's
have
just
fucking
crap.
5 clear ones and you got 2 blue ones. It's like what the fuck? Like,
Well, yeah, this is the party zone right here.
Pick a fucking color.
Yeah, in this zone, you can all change lanes like at once, and you hop up. Like gravity doesn't exist
Well,
there.
the-
The laws of physics don't
I do
matter
know,
there.
like the
That's what it
any
stands for.
FBI building, their light in front of their building is blue. So you know.
Does
like
it scan
that's-
you?
No.
No.
But it's just a blue light that's supposed to identify like that's the FBI building.
Oh,
Just a little fun fact, just raising awareness. I don't really care. I'm just throwing it out there. I don't know.
September 20th on 2016. Florida man arrested for illegal ride on what? What kind of animal was
I'm
he
gonna say
riding?
a gator.
No.
I don't know.
One more guess.
I don't know.
A manatee. That sounds like fun. They're riding on a manatee. You ever seen them eat cabbage at the zoo? And
But you see me in a fucking gray sweater, face down in the water. I look like a manatee. Okay, so
then
I'm
we
very,
could probably do that. Let's get you a gray sweater and gray sweatpants. We'll go on. Dude, the
and
Safety
just-
Harbor Marina.
and just throw
They go-
some
yeah.
fucking lettuce.
Yeah.
Throw some lettuce my way, and then I'll just
Well, yeah, but then when one comes around, you could probably ride one, and then you won't get arrested because they'll think you're part of the manatee.
You should ride me. There you go.
Well, then I'll get
You get on
arrested.
top of me, ride me.
Don't isolate that audio. On October 30th, 2016, a Florida man tries to leave strip club, crashes into house, and runs himself over. Yeah. Police in Florida are looking for a man who was allegedly leaving a strip club when he fell out of his truck and ran over his own legs. His truck then continued to roll and crashed into a nearby duplex. I like how they said police are looking for. How did he get away? It ran over his legs,
He crawled out.
and he has no.
He
I'm
fucking
sorry.
on with the shoulders.
Right?
Fucking,
He should have gotten a date, leaving the strip club. That's hot. He got away, right?
Right.
Instead of the dude on
He's
the date
got no
going for the
legs now.
high speed chase. Well, yeah,
He's got no legs. He's got no legs.
This one could have been me, but I swear it's not. May 8th, 2018, because it's in May. Obviously, it's not me. Florida man with handlebar mustache assaults woman on plane, starts a fight with several passengers, yells at police to tase him, and I quote, "You'll see what happens." He then gets tased 10 times by officers.
You know, there was,
In the takedown.
not too long ago, there was people fighting others at stores for people not wearing a mask.
Right.
Like,
Are they that
long
insane?
ago.
You're all Florida man. Let's be real.
I mean, I'm just,
We're all a little Florida man.
No, we're all fucked up. That's
Yeah.
all I gotta say. We're all fucked up.
I got one more, and it sounds like it could have been you.
Oh, shit.
A lot of these you inspired me for when I read them. I was
You
like,
just thought of
these
me.
could be Will.
You just thought of me and you're like, man, what crimes would he commit?
Well, these kind of sound like some shit. Like you get. All right, February 18th, 2016. Florida man bored calls 911 to talk about Hitler. He's caused with the misuse of the 911. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
This is not and he wouldn't give it.
Wow.
You guys really think he's in Argentina? Like, what do you think, man? You guys see that documentary I was telling you about?
You guys got
Go back to the conspiracy episode.
guys got
Listen to
any
what he
info?
has to say. I mean, it makes fucking sense.
You guys got any info on that? You guys got any FBI details on that shit?
Where is it? Where is it?
So there you go. I mean, we're from Florida. Share a little Florida man news.
I feel pretty fucking good after this thing. My goodness.
I mean, it's double your
It's
your
right.
intake.
Like I said,
I'm just-
8.5%. So if you think like what Bud Light's like 4.5,
I don't
4.7.
know. Is that how? Is that
4.3%.
Is that why you're so good at math? Because you do like your alcohol.
That's why I'm so terrible at math.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought you were a pro.
It's good for degreasing engines and killing brain cells.
So yeah, you know what? I'm thinking also, and I just thought of this idea, and you can also post it for people on Instagram. You know, we could do like a little Q&A sort of thing, like our viewers.
Oh, like a
send in
ask me
questions.
anything.
Yeah, like ask us
Tell you what.
anything, and we pull
All right.
them.
All right.
You know what I mean?
Tell you what. To the 150 plus subscribers, love you by the way, and the 250 plus Instagram followers that we have. If you're looking at this right now, first of all, if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit that button.
Please do.
Stay in contact.
Please do.
Stay in contact.
It's free.
If you keep coming back and you haven't hit that button, just go ahead and hit it. Otherwise, it's whatever. That's on you. But if you are an avid follower on Instagram and on YouTube, and you got something in the chamber, go ahead and drop it in the DMs. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Ask us anything.
Drop it on the comments below.
Right.
Send some questions.
Question-ins? Question-ins.
To our Instagram. You can also email us some questions too on the Let It Eat podcast.
Yes,
at
I will get those, or
gmail.com.
Ryan, the EP, right? The executive producer.
I mean,
of,
I've looked at. Hey, I got access to the emails too. I'll read the emails
that's
too.
true. He does the email.
Yeah, I'll take hate mail too. You know, whatever the fuck you
He
just
gets
want
love
email
mail.
in general. I don't care.
He gets
Whatever,
love
I'll
mail.
fucking read it. You know, it is what it is. But yeah, let's do some.
I'm another Florida man, man. I'm feeling fucking good.
But let's just
Toasty.
let's do something like that because you know this
Yeah,
one
once we get like a good I don't know, let's say 15 to 20 solid
Right.
like good questions.
yeah well because
We'll do that as an episode.
because this one was based on like kind of like a viewer question pretty much like Florida man
Florida man.
sorta like well not
Like,
where
just
are
that,
you
but
from
everybody was
sort of
always
thing.
asking us where we were from.
Right,
Where do you guys stay
Yeah.
at?
that's true. I didn't
That's
think
where you
anybody
tracking
would-
our IP address?
No, I just didn't think
Don't fuck
anybody
with a
would
Florida
care,
man.
right? I mean, I don't know, just saying. But I guess we're getting big time now, so people want to know where the fuck we live. So there you go, come on over. We'll show you the big fucking executive. building we got,
It's so amazing. Like there's a couch there and a fridge.
yeah, dude, Joe Rogan ain't got shit on this, bro. I'll tell you that.
Oh yeah, I mean with the lights. We should get one of those.
All right, and hey, listen, before you go, other great news. Still got a war going on in Ukraine. So hey, gas prices
I got a
ain't
war
going
going
anywhere,
on in my
guys.
head. That's where the war is going on right
That's
now.
right. Hey, we all forgot about it, apparently.
Don't
So,
worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Hey, I'm not worried. I'm just raising awareness. I'm just, that's it. That's all I'm
He
doing.
just loves to raise awareness.
all
Raise
I
the
do.
roof every once in a while.
But I can't touch the roof, dude. I'm short. I'm
You're just raising pulses and blood
The
pressure.
only thing that's raising what's in my pants, okay?
I was gonna
That's the only
say
thing
that
that's
was
raising
gonna
up,
be.
okay?
It's a good thing this table's in the way.
Our
Otherwise,
dicks and airplanes, remember that.
ah shit, there it goes. All right, everybody. Until next time, we'll see you later on this week.
Enjoy.
Let it eat.